Alrighty, so here's another video where I'm just looking through a job description and just giving my thoughts. This is the first time I've seen this one, and so yeah, I'll just be reacting to it as I go. So initially, so this is for a data science position at Levy. I'm not sure what they do. It would be worth checking out. See, there's 170 applicants within a week, so that's quite high. But again, I do see this easy apply option is here, so I've got a feeling you might often see lots of applicants where it's easy apply. Probably means that you don't have to even put in a cover letter or not. So I'd be quite interested why recruiters use, why companies use easy apply. Can't result in very many good applications, but anyway. Okay, so just a quick look. My skills only match 2 out of 10, so there's probably lots of big data and machine learning, which I don't have much experience in at all. Alright, so let's read it. Job description: data science, Meteor. In Dutch, that just means like a mid-level. I'm not sure if they use that term anywhere else. It's kind of like junior, media, and then senior. Anyway, programming Hadoop. Okay, Hadoop, so some big data thing. You will be working with important and enormous data sets. Important, okay? Billions of structured and unstructured records of transactions, clicks, documents, or web data. Okay. You will find yourself having a dedicated data cluster with all open source tools at your disposal. Alright, so yeah, I don't have much experience with this. I'm not really sure what to make of that. Just sounds like, yeah, they're collecting a lot of data and they're not always sure what they want to do with it. That's not unusual. Responsibilities: you will be a specialist in advanced data analytics and fulfill a broad role in developing the company's analytical transformation. Okay, so it's both, so you need to run the whole data analytics sort of vision and develop the analytical transformation. So it sounds like more of a senior role than a sort of mid role. But that seems to be par for the course these days. You will operate within a complex web of data sources and advise and execute analysis that leads to new insights. That's the second time they mention complex somewhere. I feel like I've read it already. Okay. You will be presenting your insights and products to various stakeholders, from executive management to your colleagues. Yeah, it's pretty normal. You will actively participate in knowledge sharing, meetups, code reviews, and deep dives to develop the ambitious team that you're part of. Okay, that's really nice. That sort of thing appeals to me. Team. Oh, very good that they're talking about the team. With you as a data scientist, the team consists of 45 colleagues in a variety of roles, including data scientists, engineers, platform engineers, and consultants. Okay, that's a very big team. Right, I've never worked in such a big team before. Usually I'm the only one, or one of two. So that's interesting. But yeah, so this company, can't remember their name now. Oh, Levy must be doing something quite interesting. Requirements: master's degree in computer science, econometrics, artificial intelligence, applied maths, or equivalent. Okay, so they do want a degree. Experience in data analytics and statistical descriptive and diagnosis methods, knowledge of forecast methods, okay, so they want regression, etc. Demonstrable programming experience in Python or another programming language such as Java, C, or R. Okay, also pretty standard. Good, interesting when they say Java or C rather than just Python or R. So that means it's quite a heavy sort of programming setup that they've got. Experience with Hadoop, with or without Yarn. Yeah, I'm not too sure on all these different things. I just know that's a big sort of clustering, distributed storage and programming execution networks and things. The MapReduce framework and at least one of Hadoop's related database systems, Hive or PySpark. Interesting. Okay, so we look forward to receiving your applications. Alright, so again, it's kind of, alright, this is quite a heavy, for me, from my point of view, technically really heavy role, which is quite good. I mean, you'll need to be talking to people and that, but it's not too focused on dealing with stakeholders outside really of the teams that you're working with. So it's probably sort of a large, 45 data related roles. It's a large, very large corporate. Must be working with some interesting data. Yeah, if you're sort of into dealing with massive sets of data, this is the kind of thing you would go for. Questions I would ask about this, probably mostly around the team. Again, as always, as I'll probably always keep mentioning, are there specialities? Will you focus sort of on certain areas? But also when it's such a big team, kind of who are you reporting to? What access to budgets do you have to do things, or is that not an issue here? How much access or freedom do you have for your own tool setup, or what is their tool setup like? What else kind of piqued my interest here? I suppose the actively participating in knowledge sharing meetups, code reviews, and that sort of thing. Kind of getting an example of what sort of sharing they're doing. Like for me, like learning is quite important, so I just want to make sure, are they doing it, or is it just an ambition that never really happens? So, and again, I'd kind of, right, there's 45 colleagues, that's a bit much, but I try and find out who the sort of lead of this team is, and what's their sort of view on how this team's developing, or what it is they actually want to do, because they do say it's an ambitious team. So what exactly are their ambitions? All right, hope that helps.